SOE-GBT Clacc, man. I'm back with another reaction video. This Reactions TV. Well, shit crazy. A lot of shit done been on. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to say for real. A lot of shit went on at No Jumper, man. It's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of beefs, a lot of shit then went on at No Jumper, bro. So, it ain't surprising, you know what I'm saying, that an attack happened at No Jumper. Like, you feel me? Not a surprise, you know what I'm saying? It's what it was gonna get to, and it's what a lot of people said it was gonna get to. Everybody know what it was gonna get to, bro. Like, they gotta be careful, bro. You playing with a bad game when you playing with the the LA politics, bro. Street politics in general. Fuck this LA nigga. Street politics in general, cause they branched out. Nigga. They started going, Detroit, New York. You feel me? Chicago. You know what I'm saying? They getting deep in the motherfucking streets for real. So shit, man, I wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? If anything else happens after this shit, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? There a lot of niggas to come up there and diss dead people, loved ones. You know what I'm saying? All type of shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see what, you know what I'm saying, Flacco, you know what I'm saying, funny dude, you know what I'm saying, talking about, man. I fuck with bro though. He cool. Cool, you know what I'm saying? He alright. He a snitch, but he alright. But I don't even know what snitching is no more. Nigga shit, 2024, nigga. And since 20 since I got the penitentiary in 2018, nigga, shit, snitching became different. Swear to God. Swear, bro, snitching became different, bro. Nowadays snitching is different, bro. Snitching ain't even the same no more. Real shit. Let's get into the video, man.
I was only gone for a couple days, but while I was gone, all my friends forgot how to act. Now I know I'm like the enforcer of the No Jumper universe. I'm like the guy that holds everyone together. Glue, where when people see me, they know they're supposed to be on their best behavior. But I guess because
Hold on, man. Let me go put some coffee on, man. I stay drinking coffee, bro. I'm back. Let's get back to it, man.
Because I'm going, man. Everyone decided they was gonna act a fool. Like, I'm watching everything take place from like my phone. Like, these is not the dudes I know. Like, these dudes are acting like they got no home training whatsoever. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, man, I'm talking about the hooligan activities that took place at PuffCon. Those don't even go together. Hooligan activities at PuffCon is crazy. It's absolutely insane. Now, if you guys are not aware, right, of what took place at PuffCon, don't fright. I'm here to break down everything. But before we can break it down, we have to rewind a little bit to pretty much disclose who exactly were the hooligans involved in this melee, pressing, altercation, beef, fight, or whatever you like to describe it, that took place at PuffCon. Up until last year, No Jumper hosted a podcast called Disconnected. The podcast was House Phone Podcast, but House Phone had a co-host, because it's a podcast. The co-hosts were Blasey, Yuri, and this guy called Pot Lord. The podcast started off strong. It was good. I mean, I watched it personally, so maybe I'm biased. However, the bosses of No Jumper, Adam and Josh, they thought the podcast could be better. More specifically, they thought Pot Lord was an unnecessary addition. So here's the weird dynamic that came with the podcast, all right? Pot Lord felt like he was a host of the podcast. However, to No Jumper, the host of the podcast were Blasey, Yuri, and House Phone, because those were the original cast and those were the people that were on payroll. House Phone sort of just brought his homie on the podcast, Pot Lord, and they thought he was good enough, so he just sort of stayed and came back every week. But Adam and Josh never really considered Pot Lord a permanent host, so he never got paid. So when House Phone and No Jumper began to have their particular issues, and House Phone sort of took a extended stay away from the podcast, Blasey sort of became the leader of the podcast. So when Blasey took over the podcast, well, Adam and Josh, seen this as their avenue right now to sort of make the changes they always wanted to make, which was get Pot Lord off the podcast because they felt like he was an unnecessary addition. So when Blasey took over the podcast, Adam, Josh, Blasey, and Yuri, and and whoever was involved in the podcast, they came to a group decision to fire Pot Lord.
Bad guys, I kind of want to go ahead and talk about the Pot Lord situation. So before we even start, I do want to bring up one thing though. So guys, it's easy to kind of point at the messenger and say that this is the mother who thought about this was his divisive plan and shit like that, which y'all don't understand.
Because Blasey was getting a lot of backlash because Blasey called into another podcast and explained that he had to let Pot Lord go. And people were like, wait, hold up. You had to let Pot Lord go? It was your decision? So Blasey came on the podcast the following day to sort of like clarify that, no, it wasn't just my decision, bro. House Phone was gone. And, I was the one who told Pot Lord. I was the messenger. But it wasn't just me, bro. It was everybody. Josh and Adam wanted him gone too.
Understand. It was a group decision.
Y'all need to raise up off my homie Blasey. You feel me?
Man.
Before you get pressed.
You guys are acting like I'm like on my Donald Trump. I got the nice senior Blasey at my porcelain desk. I No Jumper. No, you know what I'm saying? This is all done in group chats. You know what I mean? And for the record, Yuri had no say so on this.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't even totally removed from it.
The reason why they went out of their way to say, yo, Yuri had nothing to do with this. That's because that was also a contributing factor to Pot Lord no longer being on the podcast, was because Pot Lord and Yuri at that time had some underlying tension. Yuri had another creator on his live stream called Ice Poseidon. Pot Lord and Ice Poseidon somehow started beefing and got into it. So Pot Lord wrote on a stream with Yuri and Ice Poseidon, didn't your sister just die? Ha ha ha, or something of that manner. Well, Pot Lord will swear that was directed towards Ice Poseidon. Ice Poseidon will say, I don't have a sister, nor do I have a sister that passed away. But the person who did have a sister was Yuri, and Yuri's sister had recently passed away. So people were saying, hold up now, bro. Like, was that a diss towards Yuri for having your op on stream, or like what's going on? Pot Lord will swear that was, towards Ice Poseidon and not Yuri. But, Yuri didn't 100% believe it, and that sort of created some tension. But Pot Lord, even though he was told that, this was a group decision by everyone but Yuri, and it wasn't just the bosses at No Jumper, your co-host, like myself, Blasey, who said that, say, yo, even the co-host were down to kick you off the show. Potler wasn't buying it because Potler will do a stream going off on Adam and Josh, roasting them, calling them out for firing him during Black History Month.
Josh, you.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Adam, you for sure a bitch. Y'all niggas handle shit like bitches.
Little payphone knows.
Niggas handle shit like bitches. And I ain't speaking from nobody from the disconnected cast, nigga. I'm speaking for me, nigga.
That was kind of courteous too, right? To say, hey, listen, I know those are my homies, so whatever I say, don't pin it against them. That again, this was a very demure thing to do. Pause. Right? Making sure the homies don't get fired after you got fired on your day off, man. Shout out to Potler, man.
Y'all niggas are some hoes, bro. Straight up. Hoe ass niggas. Think you got niggas dancing like puppies. No, niggas suck my nigga.
Damn.
It's our podcast.
Oh yeah, this is my podcast. I can say what I want.
Potler was certainly not choosing to take the diplomatic, don't burn the bridge route. That, a lot of people would probably suggest if you're leaving a platform, you don't want to burn the bridge completely, bro, because there may be a chance where you may need that platform. You may want to come back. But he burnt every bridge there is to burn, right? He put the blame directly on Adam and Josh. Now, Adam...
Man, I had to get that coffee in me.
Would respond back to Potlord, I guess, going off on him and Josh for firing him. Now, Adam will respond back, coincidentally, on a stream with Yuri, where Yuri appeared to be okay with Potlord being fired, right? He had no qualms or complaints because he was on the live stream speaking on it and thankful that he wasn't fired.
Like he was bringing up how it seems unfair that he was fired and I wasn't.
Right.
Like,
well, Yuri, this is the thing.
And I'm not trying to get fired here. I'm just bringing up what the audience is saying.
Yuri, I like you. That's the difference. I never wanted him on camera. Like, and this is what sucks is that
cold world, man. Listen, it's unfortunate too that it had to go this route where Adam literally had to come on camera and say, "Hey, listen, bro, I just don't like you, and I ain't want you on my platform." Right? Because Potler was bringing up a lot of good points, like, "Hey, bro, I may have been fired for this, man, but Yuri did the exact same thing as me. I may have been fired for this, man, but Yuri did the exact same thing as me." Now, to be fair, dog, you know, that is somewhat player hating, right? Because if I get fired, I wouldn't want the homie to get fired too. I would be happy the homie still got his job, even if me and the homie did the exact same thing, right? I would, I wouldn't want for the homie to get fired as well. That's just good courtesy. But Paula was like, "Hold up now, bro. I got fired. He didn't get fired. Why?" And that forced Adam to say, "Hey, listen, Yuri ain't get fired for doing the same thing as you because I like Yuri and I don't like you."
Hey, people will be like friends, acquaintances, whatever.
I really don't even. I ain't even gonna cap, bro. I really don't even see. I really don't even see why bro even mad. Bro mad for no reason. I'm talking about the pot lord nigga. Yeah, granted, I get it. That Adam22 got this platform, bro, that's up there in subscribers and views and all that shit, bro. I understand that, bro. But I haven't watched No Jumper in a couple months, so I don't know what's been going on, if they done chipped out or whatever, or whatnot. But when I see in the past, you don't want nothing like this, bro, to jumpstart your career, bro. If you want to get into entertainment or, you know what I'm saying, type shit. You feel me? So I mean, or get on screen or do what you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. I mean, granted. It's some you can get on, you can jump up on there, bro, and get you some, get your platform going. You feel me? For sure. You can for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't want to try to be no employee at No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with niggas. They want to go in there and want to go there and then become an employee at No Jumper and all that extra shit, bro. It comes with too much. I don't want to do all that. You know what I'm saying? I want to come on the screen, go on the screen, say what I got to say, gain my fans, get on out the way. You feel me? I'll see you in the future. You feel me? If I ever use you again. But that's all. It ain't nothing like that. I wouldn't be trying to go in and be my boss. I know shit like that. Not that type of nigga. You feel me? Nah, it's just too much that come with that shit, bro. And I ain't about to sit there and, like he said, I ain't about to be no puppet though, like he said.
And that forced Adam to say, "Hey, listen, Yuri ain't get fired for doing the same thing as you because I like Yuri and I don't like you."
Hey, people will be like friends, acquaintances, whatever. We'll be cool, and then we'll give them a shot. We're like, all right, yeah, we'll let them try out being a co-host on one of these shows, or we'll have them, do some coverage for us one time, or we'll let them sit on the news one time. And then if it doesn't keep happening, they get offended and they get mad. And at a certain point, they realize, oh, it would be more beneficial for me to while out and make a video and try to get some views and some clout off of this situation than to just continue to stay down and be like a cool, normal person, which is like,
I disagree with he's probably saying they think it's gonna be more beneficial. Okay. In that case, I do agree. They probably think so. But in the case of, is it more beneficial to leave No Jumper and to go off on Adam and hate on Adam and do a Adam hate peace channel? I don't think so. And I don't think it's more beneficial, right? I'm somebody, bro, where I always say, the relationship to me is always more valuable than whatever moment or views I can get in a moment for hating.
100% the case with Pollard, because we never told him that we wanted to be on camera. He was always just like our friend, so we were cool. We went to New York with him doing that show and everything. And he he obviously wanted to be down,
I don't even know this.
but we weren't, really like extending the invitation in the way that he wanted to. So now he's on a tirade and he's got to go to war with us and everything. And it's just so predictable and it's so common because it just happens over and over and over. Like this is my main question. How do you quit a job that you never had?
Now that's Yuri laughing. That's Yuri snickering. Josh would chime in as well, and Josh would also co-sign the sentiment of they never wanted Pot Lord on camera as a co-host of any podcast on the network. However, House Phone just sort of brought Pot Lord along, and they sort of went with it until I guess House Phone was out the picture, so they sort of like fired Pot Lord and went back to doing what they wanted to do with the show. Now, Josh will take it, a tad bit further by calling Pot Lord a squatter and saying, he is a squatter, right? Because, you was never really welcome. You just sort of overstayed your welcome. And when you finally left or when we finally got rid of you, you now hate us and start making hit pieces, right? So here's what Josh had to say. Now these were comments instigated by me, but, I don't care.
Yuri, Blasey, and Household had the opportunity to say.
But there's also, Flocka, wouldn't you say it's the person's channel, it's their discretion who they want there?
Facts.
And if you never invited that person and never offered them a position,
listen,
there's squatter rights, but I think there's a difference between squatter rights and like just having to pay somebody.
You called him a squatter.
Now listen, I understand the reference. Is the reference a tad bit too harsh? Maybe. But if another man came on a podcast and called me all type of B's and P's and called me out my name and attacked my family just because I let him go or fired him, man, I probably wouldn't go out of my way to be as cautious, with how I refer to him either. So, these two have gone back and forth, man, over the last couple of months, right? Maybe a year, right? They've hated each other. Pot Lord has held resentment against Adam and Josh for firing him, and Adam and Josh have held resentment for Pot Lord because Pot Lord has talked about them multiple times on various podcasts, called them out their names, has pretty much crashed out on them.
Y'all, when was the last time you didn't have to worry about putting food on your table? Right now, till the end of this week, our migrant-loving administration is trying to buy our support with these official personal spending cards that get reloaded every month.
Online crash outs is to the extent of where things went. That's all that ever happened because ever since the firing, neither party have seen each other in person. Well, all of that changed over the weekend when Pot Lord and Josh actually seen each other at this block party called PuffCon.
Oh my gosh. All right, hold on. Oh my God, bro.
This was a very odd moment for me. So they were already aware that No Jumper was going to be a PuffCon because the audience was already letting them know and telling them on stream. But when they spotted the No Jumper members, Josh, Gunner, Jason, and others, it was like discombobulation. They had nothing prepared or planned. Yuri could be here saying, oh my God, dude, no, this is bad. And Pot Lord is pulling up his pants that wasn't sagging. So it looks like they were, like they had an idea on what they wanted to do, but it really wasn't the most thought of thing, all right? If that makes sense, all right? And if I'm Pot Lord, I'm disturbingly upset at Yuri because Yuri is here saying, oh my God, dude, oh my God. Like, bro, we supposed to convince the audience we the biggest goons in LA. You're not supposed to act like that. You're supposed to act like you have pressed an op before, right? Which is why Pot Lord raised up the pants that wasn't sagging, because Pot Lord, to his credit, has been around a lot of goons and gangsters and gang members, and he knows how it's supposed to go. He knows how you're supposed to work a camera for the audience, man. Yuri is still new to this pressing stuff.
That Pot Lord?
Okay, no, it's talking to shit about my wife. I'll kill you, nigga, on my mama.
I do want to preface this by saying, bro, everybody here is 30 plus, all right? Everybody here is grown, 30-plus-year-old men who are productive citizens who pay taxes, all right? So, like, us cosplaying as gangsters is kind of like, why, right? None of us is ready to go to jail for a lifetime, right? All of this is make-believe to make the audience think we're big bad gangsters. And that's on both sides, by the way. So Pot Lord tells Josh, you talking about my wife, man, I'm gonna kill you. Now, this is where I say, man, unplanned savagery comes off as foolish, right? Because if you were aware he was coming and you wanted to press him, well, you should know what you want to do when he's about 3 inches away. So Pot Lord walks up, raised up his pants that wasn't sagging, and when he got to Josh, he stops and says, hey, I'll kill you, but okay, but what's stopping you from killing him? And he's right here.
That's true.
Now, Jason tried to defuse the situation. Jason, by the way, he's like the third in command at No Jumper.
I mean, y'all
he tries to
y'all see what the fuck Pot Lord look like. Pot Lord, like, he ain't even touched jail before, bro. You know the man ain't about to do shit. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Pot Lord probably ain't never had a fight in his damn life. You feel me? Nigga, I'm not coming in there and talking over a nigga's shoulder. He basically was talking over a nigga's shoulder like this. I'm talking to y'all over a nigga's shoulder like this, bro. Come on. Fuck out of here. Come on now. I'm not talking to no nigga over another nigga, bro. If I'm gonna do him in. You feel me?
Fuse it. Because him and Pot Lord has built some rapport, man. But Pot Lord isn't going for it, man. He wants Josh to know that he's there, and he wants Josh to feel his presence. Now, Josh, by the way, isn't concerned not one bit. Josh is like smoking, I think, like a puff or whatever it's called, hookah. Listen, yo, I don't know, man. All right. So Josh is smoking something, looking severely unbothered, and is pissing off Pot Lord even more.
I'll kill you, nigga. On my mama, I'll kill you. Bitch ass nigga, you's a bitch. You's a bitch.
You can watch in real time how the perception of a threat drastically decreases by like 1,000%. Jason approaches Pot Lord, sort of tries to like refrain him from doing anything stupid because Jason actually thought there was a threat involved. But then the more like Jason listens to Pot Lord and Yuri speak, Jason quickly realizes, bro, okay, like this is for stream. Like nothing is happening here, bro. Like nobody is about to do something serious, bro. And Jason stops taking Pot Lord and Yuri seriously, bro. So Jason begins to just walk off. Like his back is turned to Josh. He's just walking off because Jason at this point has made up his mind that Pot Lord and Yuri isn't gonna do a goddamn thing at all. So Jason just walks off, leaving Pot Lord like alone with nothing but opportunity and space. But again, nothing happens. Like Pot Lord and Yuri just follows them. I'm not picking sides here, man, but this is crazy. It started off as Jason holding Pot Lord back, then Jason leaves Pot Lord alone and walks off. And it goes from I will kill you to squabble up to there's nobody holding us back, and I'm just staring at you in open space, and you are 1 feet away. What's going on here?
That's what I thought. Bro, we can go, bro. Come on. We can go out here right now. Come on. We can squabble up. Squabble up. Squabble up. What's up, Yuri?
Josh,
he about to,
yeah. Do a lot of bitch activity and do a lot of shit behind the scenes for sure.
Y'all, here's some news that'll put some money in everyone's pocket.
He might go to jail
Every
that
American
day,
is able to pocket.
He might go to jail that night. He might went to jail that though. He could have went to jail that day. Goddamn it.
Oh my God! What? Listen, man. I knew, like, all hopes of a squabble happening, bro, was over with, man. Yuri has the camera in one hand. If you really wanted a squabble, or if there was any type of prospect of a squabble happening, bro, you will want to keep one hand at least open, right? Because if Josh is with some people and you think that Pot Lord is about to swing on Josh, then wouldn't you at least want to keep one hand open just in case that Josh people jump in? But Yuri got one camera in one hand. Then he grabs the beer from from I think his Potler's girl or his girl. I forgot. He grabs a beer.
All right, man, we're gonna leave it at that, bro. We ain't gonna go too far deep into it, bro. I just don't suggest trying to get no job at No Jumper, bro. You feel me? Get on there, get your views for your channel and run it up that way. Don't use it to try to get no job though, bro. It's just not worth it, bro. You don't want to do that. You feel me? But man, hit that like, that subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all tap into the video I just posted before this video, man. Until next time, man, it's global.